I do now, but it's those people still give me shit when I show up in somebody's stream that they're part of or whatnot.
Well, you gotta mind your own business too. You can't like if people
Yeah,
don't
I
want you
know.
there. You
I
gotta.
don't pay them no mind. Like I don't pay them, and they don't. Yeah, like they don't show up in my stream, and I don't watch theirs. But
You're 20. You got plenty of time, but I would really consider, you know, the competition thing. What I said, fight back a little bit. Realize what you want now. That's what you do in your 20s anyway. These days, you gotta realize what you want, who you are. And if it was up to me, I wouldn't get an operation out of it. But I mean, I don't want to offend anybody by saying.
I don't know. Like I have a lot of friends that say don't worry about doing it, and for example, I can't really talk about it, but
you can't go back from that. That's just
I know. My last partner, I can say, because I don't know, partner, relationship, whatever it is.
Now was that a female or male?
Oh, female.
Okay.
She doesn't personally want me to do anything. Well, if she does, she wants me.
Through all this.
Not really.
Yeah, no, that's rough. Yeah, it's rough on a woman too. Yeah.
We like things were okay, but then it's just I don't know.
How long were you with her?
I say a couple months, but I've known her like a damn near a year though. We're still friends, but like it's those kind of people where like they leave a mark on you so bad that it's just you can't get over them. For me, I've always had that issue. Yeah.
Okay, so then at least you got a heart for women though, so that doesn't mean necessarily that you have to be gay then, you know? Not, there's a spectrum anyway, but you might not want to do this. It could be more the competitive factor. You could realize one day, like, hey, I'm strong, like, you know, I want to got that ass, like, I don't care.
I think to me, I think it is just that I'm trying to do it as a way to, it's like, because I can say this out loud. I have a lot of self-image issues and a lot of issues with myself where I don't like myself. So I think it's just a way. No, I'm not. I'm like skinny as fuck.
Alright, then you should eat more and go to the gym. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's easier said than done. I got you. It's not easy to do it.
It's not because I don't eat. It's not because I don't eat. It's just that the way that well, for me, I can say. You mind if I say it out loud? I don't know. It might not be a lot good to hear.
It's not too dirty, yeah.
Oh, it's not dirty at all. It's just for me. Well,
I don't know how to beat that guy.
I was born. Well, for me, I was born with a disability. So, and the way my disability works is my muscles are so weird that my metabolism is like crazy.
Muscular dystrophy?
No. Have you ever heard of CP?
No.
Cerebral palsy or anything like that?
Really? Oh, cerebral palsy. Okay.
Yeah. But but it's not like my full body. It's just like my hamstring muscles are so strong, so tight that it makes my leg strength weak. But I also have spastic muscles, so whenever when I eat, like my metabolism is like super crazy, and I can't get fat because my muscles are always moving and stuff like that.
That sounds right.
So like,
yeah, all right. Well, it's like me being bipolar though, and I have, I even have mild schizophrenia. If I don't take medicine to counteract it, I can start getting delusional. That's why I don't drink. That's why I'm against drinking. I'm not against drinking.
Yeah.
But people that drink, it's great. I just don't drink personally.
Same here.
So you gotta work around the cards you're dealt. You know what I mean? You can't use them as a crutch.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't let my disability define me because it's not who I am.
You can't. Yeah. But sometimes it could be a blessing in disguise too.
Yeah.
Who you are, you know what I mean? Because that's nothing you can do about that one at all. The other thing you can, you know what I mean? That's your choice.
Yeah, I get you.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, there's sometimes that it becomes a problem, but it doesn't really affect me that much.
Yeah.
I'm still a human being, but everybody knows
you are. No one ever said you weren't. Whoever does is a piece of shit. Oh shit! I don't see that wrong. How am I beating everybody but Flo right now? I'm not even focusing on the game.
But yeah, like.
How am I doing this? Ooh, the crushing blow.
What's this like?
You'll be alright, Eva. But what's your real name? Like, if you don't want me asking.
Oh, my real name? Well, my real name is Tim or Timothy, but.
Oh, how did you get an email from? I thought at least I've been or something like that.
Well, I got the name from like an old wrestler that I used to enjoy watching.
That's cool. That's manly.
But like, it wasn't it's not my first name that I've chosen to have a different name, because I used to have this one friend back at school that I really liked, and sadly, with how the way my luck is, everybody I always like is always either taken or gay. So,
she was a girl, this one.
Yeah, she's a girl, yes. But
you sound like you could be a player too in the end, in the long run. You sound
no,
like
I'm not much of a player. I don't really. I've never. Well, aside from my ex, she was like one of my really only serious relationships, you could say. Even though it wasn't. But like, I've never really focused on love in my life.
You're 20. That's why you're not supposed to. You figure it out when you're 25. Don't get the operation. Go hit the surf club in the meantime. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I'll go to you.
But yeah, it's like.
You gotta be 21 to get it.
Yeah, but it's like that one friend.
Do you get nervous around women? Do you get nervous around women if you don't want me asking? Like, not nervous, but like.
Well,
you know,
I don't personally, get out much because it's hard. I'm not saying it's hard. It's not hard, but.
Do you look like this figure? If you don't want me saying.
No, I don't. I'm fine. It's just that the way that my parents and stuff are, and like how I am, it's tough to get out and do stuff with people, because like for example, my parents, they don't trust any of my friends, so they're like, oh, if you're gonna do something, let us know, or like we'll go with you.
They know it's good for you. Your friends are probably assholes.
Oh, I could say that most of my friends from school were all a-holes, because they only cared about themselves most of the time.
Zach, can you even talk to them like you're talking to me?
Yeah, I've never. Only a few friends I've told about myself. And they're the good
right now.
Well, yeah, like they're the good ones. They're the ones that stuck with me, even though they never tried to use me as a leverage or try to stay popular or relevant. Those people, they knew about me.
I'll listen to you.
But yeah, like they never tried to use me as an advantage or a way to get over.
Okay.
Most people, the other people, they were,
You're only
stuck
20
up.
as well. Like, I'm a late bloomer. I started really figuring myself out at 25. But I did consider everything you're saying now to get to know myself. I don't think you should. I think everyone should. But then again, most people are different, They might be. I think everyone should do a little bit of exploring and then set their boundaries and make who they are. But
because personally for me, I never really got out and tried new things and did other stuff. I just went with the flow and just kept going with the same thing over and over again.
That's what I do. You sound like a person that's influenced by your friends. Like.
I could say this. I was a lot. Whenever my friends.
You also sound like you don't respect your parents that much.
Well, I mean, like I do, but my parents and them argue a lot, and it happens.
You look at their relationship and shit. But maybe they're arguing because you want them to be happy. Think about it. Do you pray at all? You probably don't believe in God much right now.
I do. I can say this because this is kind of a sensitive thing, but I can say, for example, my birth it almost didn't happen.
Okay.
Because, like for me, I was a premature baby, so things didn't go right the first time, but they did the second time. If you catch what I mean.
Oh no, I don't. Not that one.
Well, basically, I'll say this: when I was born, I died, but because of my dad's his prayers and stuff, I got a second chance.
I don't get it. And you say it was an abortion, like?
No. I was born, but I was born premature, like 3 months early.
I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, it basically means that I was supposed to be born in June around my sister's time, but I was born 3 months early because of something. I don't exactly know why it was, but yeah. So I was born early, and I guess I died, but because of my dad and stuff like that, and his prayers got a second chance.
I believe in the power of prayer 100%.
And so it I'm not like super religious, but I do believe, but I'm not gonna like go out and like do religious things. I believe, but I'm not a physical show. Yeah. But yeah, so like there's some days that I believe that sometimes I believe that it's like, it's a blessing that I have a breath and stuff like that. Some days that there's always bad days.
That's a good way to think, yeah. I say the Our Father every morning, and I believe your daily bread. You gotta start appreciating what you have now. You're eating, you're playing video games, you got a house, you're on, you just got a little figure yourself out there, and you'll be fine. I really would see maybe a therapist, and just don't think about it so much. That's what the therapist is gonna teach you, really. You're thinking about it too much. You gotta don't even think about it too much. Are you playing Mortal Kombat right now? And the competitive thing, even.
I'm playing Odyssey right now. Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now because
you gave up on MK. At least keep going, learn from these people. Get on the mic with them. Take the abuse. Learn it.
I didn't give up.
I'm just. More good in the world than bad.
Yeah.
Or there wouldn't be a world.
I mean, I can hop on it, but like, there's just sometimes. But yeah, there's just sometimes where, like, even if I'm having a good day in the game, that one person just ticks me off and it just messes my day up.
No, yeah, you sound like me. It's everybody.
If it's either that or there's something going on.
And the only way to beat it, I'm telling you, is to fight them back. That's it. And do it. Don't be a dick about it. Like, don't start with someone weaker than you. Do it to the person that did it to you. The person that deserves it. You know what I mean? Like, if I call you a effing bitch, you're not gonna like that, right? You got for no reason.
Well, yeah, of course. Nobody. So
what's your response to that? If I said that,
I'd probably just like get annoyed and just like focus on like taking my anger out on someone. But
let's try it out. I'm not harassing you right now.
This is
just a test. You're a fucking bitch, even. You fucking hit me, you're a fucking bitch.
Well, see, for you it's different.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm in the air talking about shit like this.
No,
but you gotta fight me back. You were thinking I got your wheels turning a little bit. Give me a response. Fight me back a little bit.
Well, for me personally, like I'm used to being called that.
Oh yeah, I know, but you gotta. It's just a bitch. People call me a bitch all the time. They call me a faggot bitch. It's the world.
That's that's another thing. My father likes my dad likes using that word for when dumb people in movies. The F word. And it really pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah, well, in your situation, I don't like the word either. I take offense to that and the N word.
Because, for example,
if someone calls me a fat, that's really, it's either gonna make me depressed or get me angry. Because you're making me something I don't want to be. At that point, or you're just being derogatory in general. So I feel like people are putting you in that place. If you don't like it, fight it a little bit, and you might be a different person afterwards. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
You don't like it. No one likes being called that. Nobody.
Yeah, no one does. But yeah, because like sometimes when I play the game, sometimes it's like the losing, like nobody likes losing. No one at all likes losing.
No one likes losing.
And sometimes like
people get bored of winning.
Yeah, I sometimes I do. But there's some days where like there's a winning streak, there's a losing streak, and sometimes I get over it because that's just part of the game. But there's some days when there's something that somebody does that just ticks me off, and then I just get angry. And the problem is how my brain works. When I get angry, sad, or mad, like happy, angry, or sad, I overdo it, and it overwhelms me because
you're holding it all in too much.
Yes.
Flo, what do you think? How about this? Maybe I can do something with Flo. Flo, you suck at the game.
What the fuck you mean? I've beaten you about 10 times in a row, you fucking cunt.
Flo, you fucking suck, man. He doesn't even fucking care. He's just gonna kick my ass anyway. So you know what I mean? He just knows he's gonna beat me. So you have that edge too. You know what I mean? Get better at the game. Get better at this. Get better at that. Then you don't even gotta say. People teabag me all day, but I just fatality them. It's just you won. Winning is the name of the game. Especially against a dick or a bad person or a piece of shit. I like to call. POS.
Yeah.
Well, I was just sorry.
Hey, look at this prick. This guy sucks. Like, what the fuck's
But I
he
get
doing?
you. Like, that's how I learned in Injustice 2. Like, I wanted to get better at the game, so that's how I went in people's streams or joined the community, and got help from people, and I grew. And that's how I was in this game. Like,
you sound like a good person. I would treat you with respect and only do it to the people that deserve it. That's all. So you're telling me you never gave this shit to somebody that you never teabagged anybody that you just beat the living shit out of? I don't believe that. You seem pretty good at the game compared to lots of people out there. You never teabagged anyone, Eva? Eva?
Sometimes when I fight somebody that like really pisses me off or like that's a scumbag, I will teabag them.
You never did it to somebody you just kicked their ass. You just didn't even know that you annihilated them. You never did.
Unless I'm trying to do a mercy and I can't do it properly, then it looks like I'm teabagging. Otherwise.
Well, people say anything. Did you ever think to annihilate somebody at anything and think they were a piece of shit noob and curse them? Did you ever do that?
Well, there is sometimes where like if the person's horrible, like
you do it too.
For example, but yeah, like if the person's absolutely horrible, but like I barely win, like you know what I'm saying? Like I win and they play like a scumbag, but they're horrible. I will teabag them because it's like, well, get better at the game. But now, don't get me wrong, I will talk shit to people. I will talk shit about people. They just won't hear me because I don't usually go on the mic much. Because that's another thing I'll talk. That's another thing about me. I don't really like hearing my voice.
Same.
For me, I sound like weird as hell.
Same.
In my own ears, I sound weird as hell.
I get on Mortal Kombat right now. I'm not even kidding. Just get on Mortal Kombat. Don't think about it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, just let me finish this. Let me just finish this area and I'll hop on. But yeah, it's like I'll talk shit about people. For example, like any Scorpion player, I will talk shit about a Scorpion player because everybody does the same fucking combo.
Full play Scorpion. There's a good chance.
Yeah, what the fuck you got something to say?
But like, for example, like people who play like, another thing I hate is when I play a character and somebody else plays the same character, but they're like a million times better at me, then I get pissed off.
Yeah, it's a mirror match.
Because I hate mirror matches. I absolutely hate mirror matches. Because then people combo jack or they just are better at you than the character you already have. So then it's just like, oh well, they're better. I can't use this character. And personally, I've never liked mirror matches because one, they either have a different ability than you have, or it's just they're just better at the damn character. But yeah, for me, the way that my family is and the way I grew up, for me, I don't personally like cursing, and it's just how I is because like, if I curse in my house, my dad will yell at me, or my dad will let me know that it's wrong. For me, that's a bad thing because the last thing I ever want to do is piss off my family. I do that for anything, friends, family, anything like that. But
you don't want me to get close to you, huh? Spiky tip, I just seen that shit.
Yeah, just give me a second, I'll hop on.
Well, it's Flock, you crazy? And he always does that shit. And I don't delay.
But yeah, that's another thing about the game that I hate too, is that there's sometimes, you know, that I'll do an input and my controller fucks up. Or like, for example, I'll be panicking.
The first time.
Yeah. For me, when I'm on, because yeah, for me, like pressure is really bad on me because I'm not good under pressure. So I start to panic or my hands start shaking. So then I mess up my inputs. Or
that's where I lose every time.
Yeah, I'm like that too. But yeah, there's something.
It's the roll. It's the roll. His roll is dead nasty.
I don't do the wake up roll that. I honestly don't do wake up roll.
You gotta do it, even. The roll. You gotta do the roll, the get up, the breakaway. Those are the rules, and then the flawless block.
I do the breakaway.
Yeah, I don't do it much. I should start doing it. The breakaway is.
And yeah, it's like almost damn near impossible to flawless block online because like the latency thing.
That's why you have to.
It's gonna happen, and when it happens, I'm trying to trigger my muscle memory just press that up and X for the attack.
I always
You know,
try
yeah,
to
when it automatic, you know, sometimes it just happens because you're blocking, and then you do the attack. But you gotta trigger it, like, it's muscle memory, it's practice.
There's actually an
I
option
mean, like,
in the.
I'm used to Jade's. Like, I can flawless block Jade's overhead almost any time, every time. Because of the tutorial, I have to do it like 15 million times in the tutorial just to get it right. Yeah.
Jade's cool as shit.
Yeah. She is pretty... Well, like, there's a difference between, there's a zoner Jade player, and then there's an actual combo.
How do you beat that anti-air, that air shit when she, you know, she's gonna start throwing this shit in the air on an angle? As Scarlet, I get fucked up by that all the time. And it's like, this guy is...
Oh, like her air glaive move?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Are you guys in like the King of the Hill? Are you guys in the King of the Hill?
Yeah, but I named it Ramadan, and those the Muslim guys left. I got to. I was
I can
celebrating
join
Ramadan.
right, because I can join right on you guys. From the.
Yeah, it's Ramadan, King of the Hill.
All right. I can join you guys right from the party menu.
No, I'm gonna make it Super Cobra King of the Hill. Well, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna probably do some rank. Sorry. Well, I didn't mean to offend you. I hope none of this offended you.
No, I know it's sarcasm.
I didn't mean to offend you by saying that either, Lucas.
You're good.
Some
I
people
do.
test you.
Don't worry about it. Like for me, I'm not personally anything related to that, so you're good.
Related to what?
Well, you know, the people who celebrate Ramadan. I don't.
Oh, Ramadan.
Yeah.
Alright, custom lobby. What do I do? I am the King of the Hill. I'll create either. Oh, you're on it. I hear somebody on.
Oh wow, NetherRealm is streaming right now.
Yeah, it's Combat Cast.
Do you know who Titanium Tiger's stream is? I messaged him. He won't give it to me.
Titanium Tiger? Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah,
He's
I've heard of him, but I don't.
PS4. But does he have, what's his stream? Is he, I don't know who he is on the stream.
I don't know if he even streams.
I don't think he's.
I heard he does.
I don't. But I've never seen him. Well,
He's
I don't really.
on YouTube, but I don't know if it's him. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like, yeah, for me, like, I don't really, you know. I got it. I got you. I'll be in a second. But yeah, I don't really, to be honest, I don't follow that much people, you know, like follow people's, you know, like their streams or like that person in general. Because, you know, for me, like, I care about the FGC, but to be honest, I don't really follow it.
Yeah, what's that about the FGC?
Yeah, it's like, well, for me, I love fighting games, and the most thing I play is fighting games.
Okay.
It's like my main shtick for me. But for the other, like, yeah, so like that's why I have the FGC in my name, because it's, well, like, yeah, it's just that's what I love doing.
Yeah, what's
I love
the site like? Where do they come from? What's their what are they about?
Well, it's anything. It can be. It's like basically about almost any game. Like,
okay, so it's a website.
Kind of, yeah. But in a way, it's a community too, because
As well, yeah.
it's basically just like every single person who loves fighting games in the world, whether it be Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear.
Now, when are they holding tournaments and shit? Because I'd like to get involved in that case.
For me, I don't know. I have to look, because I know there's some tournaments there's some tournaments out there, but for me, like, I'm not a tournament person. Like, I just legit thought I was Scarlet, and I tried to throw a blood ball. But yeah, like I know of the FGC, but like I don't really pay attention to the people like in it, because a lot of the people, you know, they're all about money in this.
Well, if you're gonna play all day, you better be doing something for income.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought she was dead there. Gotta pay attention to the damage on that poke.
Yeah, her down one is crazy. But yeah, like I know a few people in it, but yeah, it's like I know people in the community, but I don't really like pay attention to them. because it takes one person to know me, and then that's it.
Don't look at the world like that. I wouldn't tell everybody your issues either, you know?
Well, I mean, like, if one person knows about me, everybody else does.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because they know if one.
That has nothing to do with your skill at the game. Nothing. Nothing to do with the game.
No, but I mean, like, because like almost everybody knows each other in the FGC. If they don't, they know about them.
Yeah, who cares?
And,
It's the fighting game community is about fighting games. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You're the one making it stressful.
I don't know. I overthink a lot of things because I'm used to being looked down upon. Even if people don't, it's just, I don't know. It's just my mindset.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So her blood tendril she can't do dodging shadows on her blood tendril. Didn't know that.
You don't have the glaives in this one.
No, I have. Oh, I'm using the. I don't really use her regular one because I don't have to play comp. I should have checked that.
You should have used your fatal blow. Why don't you use it? That's why I was blocking. Oh, she didn't use it because I was blocking. Oh. This King of the Hill?
I think it is.
It should be.
No, it's not.
It's versus. Oh, it's versus.
But yeah, I don't know. I just like pop in and pop out because there's a lot of people that don't like me.
Don't even worry about that shit.
And the funny but sad thing is, for example, a lot of the people I know, they don't. Well, a lot of my friends from school, they didn't play video games, or if they did, they didn't play the same ones. We're more focused on hanging out with each other, or hell, doing. I can't finish that sentence. More important about being in the in crowd and doing bad stuff and stuff like that.
I ain't get a little too concerned about high school. Try to focus on the game more.
Yeah, well, I mean, like school's over and done with for me. It has been for a while.
You play Cage?
Like, I'll play Johnny Cage, but the only bad thing is I don't like mime time because, like, I use his command grab called Pissed Off, right?
Yeah.
And it's the same input, basically the same input for it, and I do down back forward square, but it does down back square instead. So I often try to combo into Pissed Off, but it does mime time instead. So like I had to switch off mime time because I kept doing it by accident. Yeah, I know this is tournament variations. That's what I was saying, but like, because in my variations I don't have mime time on except like for one.
You can wake up like that into a force kick? Am I crazy? Or you're just standing up and doing it again?
I don't know if I like, well, I'm standing up, but like, oh wow. My wake up should have happened there.
Did I? You did again? Oh, okay. It wouldn't matter. I was far away.
I'm not used to playing Johnny against Scarlet though. That's the thing. Since Johnny has to like be up close and if Scarlet can push you away, Johnny can't do much, and now I can't duck because of my controller. But yeah, another thing, I must have pressed too many buttons there. See, that's another thing I do. I try to block low instead of just ducking the projectile.
Wow. This is where I get caught a lot too, because the combo fatal blow.
For me, for me, the worst one that I have to deal about is Jade's, because it's an overhead, and I'm always, expecting her to go low, and I always duck her fatal blow. Because like for most fatal blows,
I'm picking up on that. You gotta get punished to learn, you know? You really do.
Yeah. Cause yeah.
When you combo with your fatal blows, it's nice. That could be good. It was 46, right?
I think it was, yeah. Well, it could have been, yeah, it was 46 because I added damage to it. With the X thing, but just like Injustice 2, but yeah, like combo, the only way you can combo is fatal blow. For example, like you really can't combo Jades. You can definitely combo Scarlets. Aaron's you can combo. Scorpions you can definitely combo. Frost you can't really combo except for one combo, and it's her low combo into it.
Yeah.
Gearus you can definitely combo. Katanas you can combo. A lot of them you can combo, but a lot of them you just have to do raw.
What about Scarlet? Is just the 4-4 into it, or and the
yeah. You can do. I do 4-3 into it. Just because that's the same combo I do when I go into a tentacle or tendril.
Oh man, I just caught you there and I'm laughing about it. The tail end of the hitbox, slow. Oh shit,
But yeah, that's another thing that bothers me. Like when I get over competitive, like I'll fight somebody really good and then it's like, oh, and then I get angry because like I try to do something but they just outframe me or whatever. And I mean like. That's why I literally rage quit the beta. Like I played the beta for a couple days and then stopped playing it because I just got tired of fighting people.
Every day's a fight, my dad says.
Yeah. And I mean like that's the I've had the same issues with fighting games like from Mortal Kombat, Tekken, definitely Injustice 2. But that game is like a giant steam pile of zoning and annoyance. But yeah, I've been trying to work on it, but some days it just doesn't go well.
Oh, wrong input. Fuck. Thank you. I gotta play the ball now. Got the lead. Fuck. And nice one in the end. Me and you, I was starting to pick up leads a little bit. I mean, how good could you get at the game? You know, we're in the top 5,000. But you're still a step ahead. A few steps.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm at in ranked. I don't play ranked.
You should play ranked, dude. That's a good way to get competitive.
I don't know. Well, it's like I like ranked, but it's just like all my characters that I use, they don't have what I use on them, so it's really tough.
Yeah, well, you might like the creativity and the variations, which is the option, which is fun too. But you know, you never know. But competitiveness is good. I think it's good.
I mean,
for
like
your
Scarlet
situation.
is good.
You can practice on some random person that's teabagging you and cursing at you. Get on the mic with them. Just be like, fuck you.
Because I mean, like Scarlet's blood drive that I already use that.
You should really do
set
that
up
right now. I'm not even kidding. You want your life to change? Get on the mic, yell at somebody that starts with you. Wait for them to start with you, or teabag you, and then be disrespectful and start a fight with them. That's what you need. You ever see Fight Club? You really need it. You do it online to start. Then you learn. You start learning, and it gets easier. And that's the root of your problem. Do it.
Well, yeah.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everybody.
Alright. I just want to point out that the next two people after them are they're one barring, by the way. Just as a heads up, flow. It's gonna be quite laggy because everybody except me is everybody except well literally everybody's two barring or one barring.
This guy gave me a 2. Give me a 2 again. Gotta love the salt. Same intro looks so funny.
Round 1, fight.
Wow. My bad. I meant to do a 10, but my
So good.
analog stick didn't go over.
I don't care about respect. Don't mean shit.
Round two.
Oops.
Black Dragon Fight Club.
That is your soul purpose.
But not my soul desire. Round one. Fight.
Wow, that should have worked.
Oops. I'm not used to playing DRS. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Oops. Nice. Got another punish off that. Oops. Keep pressing the wrong button. Wow. Nice.
Check that.
Oh, it's not that nice. Nice, GG. 1 second.
That was close.
My bad, I realised I had my mic on mute this whole time.
I thought so, because I was like, oh, that was close though. Really close. I don't use sync channel that much.
No, I think you just give us much either.
Gotta use my homegirl, really? Ready, Woo? Let's go. Combo breaker. Shut up, dude. Why do I never block that? Alright, here it goes. Oh my god. Get off of me. I'm pressing this button to protect these feathers and it's not working.
That was a punish.
Jesus Christ. Is this all you know how to do is zone, dude? Sit down. My god. Fucking zoning and zone and grabbing the grabs. I know how to play. Really? Okay. Sit down. Here it goes. Here comes the rage. Really? And he's not gonna mercy either, so he's gonna sit there and there we go.
Hello? It's just sleep, why? Yeah. Okay. What's happening? What? I'm back, sorry about that.
No worries. I switched to I switched to game chat, talk to I switched to game chat, talk to the king for a minute, and he said something, but I switched back before I could hear what he said.
I'm hitting right. I think I'm ready. More right. Gotta rank up. Anybody in the stream right now? Here alone as usual. It's up to you, Flow.
I mean, I don't have the stream open,
trust
but
him right. Go for it. You beat Flo, and you beat me. With that chain, and what was it, Emerald Defender, right? I'm 10,000.
I beat him with the Sentry on.
Okay.
I don't use Sentry on. I don't use Sentry on much.
I think it's I'll just fall down. Here we go.
has 50 and 49. I'm 1 and 0 in rank right now.
Oh, you are 1-0 right?
Yeah, I played one. So.
PlayStation.
Great, he's using Scorpion.
Here we go, baby. 1 and 9 in a row, everybody. Here comes the streak.